Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Today we're doing Masechus Eiruvin, Perek Gimel, Mishnayos Zayin and Ches. Mishnah Zayin states, Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda says, Rosh Hashanah Shaya Yarei Shemen Tzaber. Ma'arav Adam Shnei Eiruvin Omer Eiruvi Berishon Lemizrach V'Sheni Lemarav Rishon Lemarav V'Sheni Lemizrach. It's before Rosh Hashanah. Now, it's specifically talking about Rosh Hashanah as opposed to other Rosh Chodesh. We'll see in a second the difference. Rosh Hashanah, he's not sure, right? It used to be that Kiddush of Rosh Hashanah and Old Rosh Chodesh was totally based in when they saw the new moon. So you're not sure. You live outside out of Yerushalayim. You don't know when they're gonna make Yom Tov. Is it gonna be is Rosh Hashanah, the first day of Tishrei, gonna be on the 30th day of El, or is it gonna be on the 31st day of El? So you're not sure. So therefore, you make two Eiruvin because you want to go to two different places on 2 different days. See, and you make this stipulation like we learned yesterday, which you can make, and you can say, right, if my Eruv, right, if today is Rosh Hashanah, so I want my Eruv to be in effect today. If tomorrow is Rosh Hashanah, I want it to be in effect tomorrow, right? Because you want to go to specific places on specific days. Eruv Berishon Ovesheni Kibnei Iri. Or he says, I want my Eruv to be effective on the first day, and the second day I don't want any Eruv to be effective. Eruv B'Sheni, Rishon K'Ben Iri, or I want the Eruv to be effective on the second day, and the first day I want to be like the people in my city. The Chachamim don't agree with him. Dafka by Rosh Hashanah they don't agree with him. By regular Yom Tov, even at the time of the Beis HaMikdash, where they're Mekadesh based on the Re'iyah and seeing the new moon, Rosh Hashanah is different because the Gemara explains that there was a problem one time on Rosh Hashanah. Because they came after Mincha, when they already said the Shir Shal Yom for the Korban Tamid of Mincha, because they thought it wasn't going to be Rosh Hashanah. And then they're Makadesh, the Chodesh, on Lamed Elul, and they made it Rosh Hashanah. And it caused a problem. Kilkulu B'Shir, the Gemara says. They made a mistake in saying the wrong Shir, which is more significant by the Talmud Shal Ben Arbayim. So therefore, from that point on, they instituted that any time the Edom come, Mincha Lamala, they're no hig that day Lamed Adar Lamed Elul to be Rosh Hashanah, and also Lamed Aleph, right, to be Rosh Hashanah. It's 2 days of Rosh Hashanah, even though really technically it's only Lamed Elul should be Rosh Hashanah, and right, that should be Aleph Tishrei, and Lamed Aleph Elul should have been Beis Tishrei. Nonetheless, they said that it's Kedusha Achasen in that circumstance because there's a possibility that it's one long Kedusha. That's the way they instituted it. It's one long Kedusha. I mean, Lamed and Lamed Aleph is one long Kedusha Rosh Hashanah. So it's different than other Rosh Chodesh. Any other Rosh Chodesh, they weren't so concerned about Kilkul Bashir. So therefore, they said it was all Safek. Was if you don't live near Yerushalayim, you live out in Chutz La'aretz, when was based in Mekadesh the Chodesh? So it's a Safek. The Reis al-Chumrah, we'll talk about that in Mitzion. But it's not Kedusha Achas. So therefore, the Chachamim hold the Kedusha Achas, Rosh Hashanah, since it's Kedusha Achas, so therefore you can't make an Eruv for one day in one place and an Eruv for the second day in the second place, because it starts the Kedusha on the night of the first day of Rosh Hashanah, and it goes till the second day. It's one long Kedusha. And we pass on the Chachamim. Ched v'od amar Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda said in a similar vein, Masna Adam al Chakal v'yom tov rishon v'ochla b'sheni. This is again is talking about Rosh Hashanah. That again, you're not to be mafresh Shumas and Maestros. Let's say you have a basket full of produce which was not tithed, right? You didn't take off Shumas and Maestros yet, and you want to take it off. So on Rosh Hashanah, right, the Safek, which day is Rosh Hashanah, you don't know. So you make it tonight. You say, if today, the first day, is Rosh Hashanah, so then I'm not touching my basket, right? And the second day, I'll take off Shumas and Maestros. And you're mafresh Shumas and Maestros. And if you say that, meaning you only mafresh Shumas, you have to take off Shumas and Maestros, but you can Mekadesh it. It's only called Shumas and Maestros if I say this is Shumas and Maestros. So you take off on the first day, and if you say if today is not Rosh Hashanah, all right, so then I'm Mekadesh it with Shumas and Maestros because not Rosh Hashanah, I'm allowed to do it. And if today is Rosh Hashanah, so I'm just separating it, but I'm not Kedushas Shumas and Maestros. Then I separate on the second day, and I say on the second day I'm mafresh because it's not Rosh Hashanah anymore. I'm allowed to mafresh Shumas and Maestros. On the second day you could eat it. Either way, on the second day you could eat it. Similarly, if an egg is born, this is the beginning of Masechus Beitza, it talks about an egg is born on Yom Tov, right? You can't eat it on Shabbos. Yom Tov is not Meichel on the Shabbos. But if you have an egg which is born Beitza Shenolda B'Yom Tov or on Shabbos, you can't eat it because the Gemara discusses different reasons in Maseches Beitza you can't eat it. But let's say it's born on one of the 2 days of Rosh Hashanah. So if it's born on the first day, you can always eat it on the second day, right? You don't have to make a stipulation over here, because if the first day of Rosh Hashanah, according to Rabbi Yehuda, is Chol, right? So Chol, it was born on Chol. There's no problem with the egg that's born on Chol. And if it was really Rosh Hashanah, so you can't eat it on Rosh Hashanah. The next day is Chol. You can eat it on the day of Chol. Lo Necham, the Chum say it's Kedusha Achas. It's one long Kedusha, and therefore, whether it was born on the first day or the second day, it's born on Rosh Hashanah, the egg, and it's one long Kedusha. You can't eat it on both days of Rosh Hashanah. We pass the Chachamim. I'll talk today Ian Mitzion, the difference between Rosh Hashanah and a regular Yom Tov. In the time of the Beis HaMikdash, or the Mekadesh Be'Re'iyah, and you lived far away, so it's a Safek D'Oraisa, L'chumra, why? It's Safek D'Oraisa L'chumra. We should go L'chumra. What is the difference in Rosh Hashanah exactly and a regular Rosh Chodesh? Ian Mitzion coming up next.